Hey everyone, what's going on? I'm Zach. Happy Pokemon Day. And I am a person with a 9 to 5 and a kid. So I am just now being able to make a video on this. So kind of good because we get a bunch of information, but let's go through it. And I just realized that I can't wear this hat because of the green screen. Awesome. All right, so one good thing about being able to react is that I can just go through the stuff that I really don't care about and talk about the more important things. This channel is mostly for video game content with Scarlet and Violet, the mainline games, and VGC content. So let's go through it. Pokemon Classics TCG set, really cool, probably going to be really expensive, probably going to get really scalped. So if you can afford it and get your hands on it, awesome. I probably won't be able to, but if I can, that'd be pretty cool. Netflix show. I think that's going to be fun to watch with my son. Other than that, Unite. Zacian here. Don't play Unite anymore. Haven't opened up the game in quite a while. Pokemon Cafe Remix. Do I even need to say it? Don't care. Pokemon Masters EX. Once again, haven't played it since like the 1.5 anniversary. Pokemon Sleep. Holy crap. They actually did it. I didn't think this was going to come. I thought it was going to be dead in the water. Now I get to have Pokemon tell me that that my sleep schedule is garbage because I already know it is. Vivian, if I'm saying that correctly, can be caught in different patterns based on the connection with Pokemon Go and postcards and in the game. So I think that's really cool. That's going to be really great for the people that want to collect them. I'll probably do it a couple of times, but for the most part, like, I've never been one to get all the forms. I just want a living dex to have one of each. So this is going to be really awesome for those people that really wanted it and missed out on it in the X and Y era. Gimme Ghoul coming in its roaming form to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet through Pokemon Home and Pokemon Go. Awesome. That's probably be the only reason why I play this summer, because honestly, since Scarlet and Violet came out, I haven't been super interested in Pokemon Go. Now on to the good stuff. We have 2 new Paradox forms, one for each version of the game, and they're out now. I actually haven't turned on my Switch yet today, so I will get these later. So we're gonna jump right to it. There are 2 of them. There is Walking Wake and Iron Leaves. It is the Paradox Suicune and Virizion. So Walking Wake is Paradox Suicune. Let's zoom in a little. Not that zoomed in. It has Hydro Steam, Dragon Pulse, Noble Roar, Flamethrower, Sunny Day, and I think according to Austin John Plays, it has Hydro Steam twice. I don't know why. Iron Leaves is Virizion, the future form of Virizion with Psyblade, Leaf Blade, Mega Horn, Swords Dance, and Electric Terrain. So really excited to take a look at these to see whether they are worth it. Let's start out with Walking Wake. First off, I love Walking Wake's name because I think they mean wake as in a funeral or a celebration of someone's life. And Suicune and the other legendary beast trio were resurrected in the burned tower. So this is basically they're just saying it's a zombie, which is kind of cool. So it does have some relation to a sketch in the Scarlet book. Walking Wake resembles a sketch made by a member, blah, 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 blah. It bears a unique shaped set of horns on its forehead. It also supports its weight on its hind legs, and it's bipedal. It's like a Velociraptor. Pretty cool. I can't wait to catch it. If we look at the stats, it is definitely a special attacker. So I think here, what will be good for it, I am probably going to bring my Dosh Bun because it has Play Rough, Snarl to deal with the special attack, and doesn't care about the fire moves. So I really only have to care about the water moves. So that is pretty good there. Hydro Steam is a special type water type move, which is stab, so it's kind of 120, and the user blasts the target with boiling hot water. This move is powered not to lower, is not lowered in the harsh sunlight, but rather boosted by 50%. So this is kind of like Scald on steroids. You don't get the burn chance, but in the sun where water moves are usually weakened, this gets a increased attack damage. So that is going to be awesome. And this is definitely a special attacker if we go down to the stats. And we see it's got 125 base special attack. Not too bad bulk either, not too bad speed. I really like when they do this with the Pokemon. They're just flat out like, why put it into attack? So I'm down for that. Next up, we have Iron Leaves. Iron Leaves is the Paradox version of Virizion. It is grass and psychic. Oh, by the way, Walking Wake is Water Dragon. And it has some relations to a sketch, whatever. This blade mode looks sick. Its art, and I've seen some footage of it in game, looks awesome in game. The standing one, kind of eh. But it is weak to flying, ghost, dark, and that's about it. Oh, and bug. So low kicks would actually be really good for this. Low kicks would kick his butt. That or Slitherwing. But anyways, its special move is Psyblade. Psyblade renders an Ether Blade. The move is boosted 50% with electric terrain. So this one is honestly not, like competitively, it's not as good as Walking Wake because Sun is just used more than electric terrain. I guess once, we can use Koraidon and Miraidon in a format, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Like it might be good, but until then, I think Walking Wake is just going to be the better mon. It does basically it has more attack than Walking Wake has special attack, so that's pretty good. And it's a little bit slower, but it has more special defensive bulk, so that is pretty good. And I can't wait to really look at these. I need to catch them first, in all honesty. So that is really it. Oh, DLC. DLC came out in the form of Teal Mask and Indigo Disc, where the first one, Teal Mask, is a school trip. We were hoping that the school trip would mean that you could pick something other than a school uniform, and it looks like you do get some kind of uniform, but that's going to be the extent of it. So if you are sick of the school uniforms, I got some bad news for you. These two characters, these two right here, I didn't see if there was information on them on the thing. Let's see. No. So there's no information on them yet that I know of. Teal Mask, step out of the Paldea region as you take a school trip to the land of Katakami. I'm probably saying that wrong. There you'll meet new people and Pokemon while unraveling the mystery behind the area's folktales. Teal Mask is releasing in fall of 2023 with Indigo coming out in the winter. So, did it say fall? Yeah, fall 2023 and winter 2023. I'd have to say, the fall one is probably really early. It's probably early fall. And the winter one, I don't know. They might just sandwich this right in between Thanksgiving, like Black Friday, because that's the big sales thing. So usually they make sure that the DLC is out by then. But we could just have the Teal Mask, and then sometime around Christmas, probably before early December, we'd get the Indigo Disc. Either way, it's going to be exciting. With the Indigo Disc, The story continues as you become an exchange student and visit Blueberry Academy. Most of this unusual school is located under the ocean, which sounds pretty cool. Its curriculum emphasizes Pokemon battling. So a lot of people are saying that this might be some form of battle tower. Hopefully it's a real battle tower, more of the forms of Pokemon Emerald, rather than for future versions that we've got. And I think they actually have a reason to make it a full battle tower like experience, because it'll be DLC. A lot of their defenses on why they kind of put less endgame content into a battle tower feature, where you see like the Battle Mason and the Battle Tree in previous games, is that, you know, a lot of people didn't play it. But if you're buying the DLC, this is something that you're interested in. So they could flesh that out a little more. And we have new Pokemon. So in the mask one, the teal mask, you have Okidogi, Monkey and Pheasantipity. Oh, I need to hear these said out loud before I just start saying them. So you'll meet these guys. We don't have any information onto them, but what is important here is that there are returning Pokemon. Now, there has been a list of Pokemon that remained in the data after this 1.2 update. I really don't want to talk about that here because that's spoiler content for some people, so that's not going to be talked about. I'm only going to focus on the mons you see here, and two big takeaways for me. Oh my god, 3 or 4 big takeaways. I didn't even realize that. One, Ninetales. So Cantonian Ninetales means Alolan Ninetales, which means that we get to see Alolan Ninetales, a fast Pokemon, take advantage of the new snow mechanics. So I'm excited to see that. That might be really good, especially with Iron Bundle. Can you imagine getting Veil Up and then having quick as heck Bundle getting stab 100% accurate blizzards? A little insane. Next up, Esper. Esper means that we get male Prankster Meowstic, which means we get access to Prankster's skill swap. And I think Prankster's skill swap might be good on some Paradox mons. I'm thinking of Screaming Tail and Brute Bonnet to, you know, get those Prankster spores, those Prankster screens, the Prankster pair songs off. I think that would be really good and really fun to see what Meowstic will bring with more Prankster mons. And speaking of more Prankster mons, Whimsicott. Whimsicott's back. Oh, Murkrow, you're dead. You're dead in the water. I don't think it gets a way to clear stats. So Murkrow as a Hazemon might still have some usage, but when it comes to Tailwind, like Prankster Tailwind, it's gonna be Whimsicott. It's all Whimsicott, baby. All Whimsicott. And last off, we have Metagross, which means we get this behemoth back into VGC sometime in the next year, which is awesome to hear. I think taking away some of its weaknesses will be really good, and it'll be curious to see whether the weakness policy set will still be good on it, because that's kind of how most people used it in a Dynamax format. You'd make it big, you'd double the health, and then you would activate weakness policy, and then Metagross would be really good. So I'm wondering how it's going to change now that there's no Dynamax. Milotic, we got Coil, we got Recovery, we got Icy Wind. No Scald now. No Scald. So we could just see it go full on support with like Coil, Recovery, Icy Wind, but then you defeat everything around it. But yeah, I noticed how they're putting, like, these seem like they're showing off more support mons, which I definitely feel like was lacking when it came out. If you're looking for the pranks, like if you're looking for Tailwind, you either have to go Talonflame or Murkrow if you want priority. There's also been Roaring Moon and Iron Jugulus. Those have been mons that take advantage of having Tailwind, but they don't have Prankster, so more Prankster mons. Grafii was really the only way that you could run Slacking. Now you could do that with Esper, I think. Can you skill swap Truant? I don't know. Either way, it's going to be fun. Let me know what you guys thought about the Pokemon Presents in the comments down below. And that's going to be all. I tried to make this quick because, you know, I'm a little late. So if you watch this and made it this far in the video, 1, don't forget to like and subscribe. 2, thanks for watching. Till next time, I'm Zach, and we'll see everyone later.